Dear students, in this video we are going to see market around us. Civics 7th lesson notes we are going to see. Market, what are markets? A market is a place purchaser and the vendor is associated with with a deal and buy for merchandise. It builds up a connection between the maker and the buyer. Then different types of markets. Weekly markets. A weekly market is held on a specific day on the week. Many things in weekly markets are available at a cheaper rate because they do not have permanent building, so that they do not have to pay rent, electricity bills, fees to government, and so on, additional expenses. Weekly markets also have a large number of shops selling in the same goods, which means there is competition among them. Shops in the neighborhood. Many of these are permanent shops, while others are roadside stalls, such as that of vegetable hawker, the fruit vendor, and the mechanic, etc. These shops are very helpful as they are close to our home and we can go there on any time. Usually, the buyer and the seller know each other, and these shops are provide goods on credit. Shopping complex and malls. There are other markets in the urban areas that have many shops, popularly called shopping complexes. In these urban markets, you get both branded and non-branded goods. Chain of market. We don't buy directly from the factory or from the farm. Traders. The people in between the producer and the final consumer are the traders. The wholesale trader first buy goods in large quantities. In these markets, buying and selling takes place between traders. It is through this link of traders that goods reach faraway places. The trader who finally sells this in the consumers is the retailer. Markets everywhere. All these markets are in a specific locality and work in the particular manner and time. These days, one can place order for a variety of things through the phone, or these days through internet, and the goods are delivered at home. In clinic and nursing homes, sales representatives wait for the doctor. Such persons are also engaged in the selling of goods. Thus, buying and selling take place in different ways, not necessarily through shops in the market. Markets and equality. Shops owners in a weekly market and those in the shopping complex are very different people. In the weekly market, trader earns little compared to the profit of a regular shop owner in a shopping complex. Let's read the text. Market around us. We go to the market to buy many things: vegetables, soaps, toothpaste, masala, bread, rice, dal, clothes, notebooks, biscuits, etc. If we make a list of the goods that we purchase, it could be really long. There are many kinds of markets that we can visit in our everyday needs. This can include shops, hawkers installed in our neighborhood, a weekly market, a large shopping complex, perhaps even a mall. In this chapter, we look at some of these markets and try to understand how the goods that are sold each buyers, who these buyers are, who these sellers are, and the sorts of problems they face. Weekly markets. A weekly market is also called, it is held on a specific day of the week. Weekly markets do not have permanent shops. Traders set up shops for a day and then close them up in the evening. Then they may set up a different place in the next day. There are thousands of such markets in India. People come here for their everyday requirements. Many things in the weekly markets are available at cheaper rates. This is because when shops are in the permanent building, they incur a lots of expenditure. They have to pay rent, electricity, fees to the government, etc. They also have to pay wages to their workers. In weekly market, these shop owners store things they sell at home. Most of them are helped by their family members and hence do not need to hire workers. Weekly markets also have a large number of shops selling in the same goods, which means there is a competition among them. If some traders were to change a high price, people would move to another shop where the same thing may be available more cheaply or where the buyers can bargain and bring the price down. One of the advantages of weekly market is that most things you need are available at one place. Whether you want vegetables, groceries and clothes items, utensils, all of them can be found here. You do not have to go different areas to buy different things. People also prefer going to market where they have a choice and variety of goods. Shops in neighborhood. We have seen that weekly markets offer a variety of goods. However, we also buy things from kinds of markets. There are many shops that sell goods and services in our neighborhood. We may buy milk from dairy, groceries from departmental stores, stationeries and eatables or medicines from other shops. Many of these are permanent shops, while others are roadside stalls, such as the vegetable hawkers, fruit vendor and mechanic, etc. Shops in the neighborhood are useful in many ways. They are near to our home. We can go there on the day of the week. Usually the buyers and sellers know each other, and these shops also provide goods on credit. This means that you can pay for your purchase later, as we saw Sujata's case for example. Then, you might have noticed that there are different kinds of sellers even in the neighborhood market. Some of them have permanent shops, others sell their goods on roadside. Shopping complexes and malls. So far we have seen two kinds of marketplaces, weekly markets and markets in our neighborhood. There are other markets in the urban area that have many shops, popularly called shopping complexes. These days in many urban areas you also have large multi-storied air-conditioned buildings with the shops on different floors known as malls. In these urban markets, you get both branded and non-branded goods. As you have read in the chapter on advertising, branded goods are expensive, often promoted by the advertising and the claim a better quality. The companies producing these products sell them through shops in a larger urban markets and at times through special firms. As compared to non-branded goods, fewer people can afford to buy branded ones. Chain of market. In previous section you have read about different markets from where we buy goods. From where do you think shop owners procures their goods? Goods are produced in the factories or farms and in home. However, we don't buy directly from the factory or from the farm. Nor would the producers be interested in selling small quantities such as 1 kilo of vegetable or 1 plastic mug. The people in between the producer and the final consumer are traders. The wholesale trader first buys goods to a large quantities. For example, the vegetables wholesale trader will not buy 25 kg to 100 kilos. There will be used. This will happen and to sold to the traders. In this market, buying and selling takes place between traders. It is through these links traders that goods reach faraway places. The trader who finally sells this into the consumer is the retailer. This could be a trader in a weekly market or a hawker in the neighborhood or a shop in the shopping complex. We can understand this with the help of following example. Every city has the area of wholesale market. This is where goods first reach and are then supplied to other traders. The roadside hawker whom you read about the earlier would purchase a large quantities of plastic items from a wholesale trader in the town. He in turn might have brought these from another even bigger wholesaler trader in the city. The city wholesaler trader would have brought a large quantity of plastic items from the factory and stored them in the godown. In this way, a chain of market is set up. When we purchase, we do not aware of the chain of market through which these goods travel before they reach us. Then, markets everywhere. So far, we have seen different marketplaces where the people buy and sell a variety of goods and services. All these markets are in a specific locality and work in a particular manner and time. However, it is not always necessary that one has to go to the market to purchase goods. You can place order for a variety of things through phone and these days through internet, and goods are delivered at your home. In clinics and nursing homes, you may have noticed that sales representatives waiting for doctors. Such persons are also engaged in selling of goods. Thus, buying and selling takes place in a different way, not necessarily through shops in the market. Markets that we looked at above are ones that we recognize easily. However, there are markets that we may not be aware. This is because a large number of goods are brought and sold that we do not use directly. For example, a farmer uses a fertilizer to grow crops that we purchased from special shops in the city, and they in turn gets them from factories. A car factory purchases engine, gears, petrol tankers, axles, wheels, etc. from various other factories. We do not usually see all the buying and selling, but only the final product, the car, in the showroom. The story is similar for any other goods. Markets and equality. In this chapter, we have looked at shops owners in the weekly market and those in the shopping complexes. They are very different people. One in a small trader with little money in turn in the shop, whereas the others is able to spend lots of money to set up a shop. They also earn unequal amount. The weekly market trader earns little compared to the profit of the regular shop owner in a shopping complex. Similarly, buyers are differently placed. There are many who are not able to afford the cheapest of goods, while others are shopping in malls. Thus, whether we can be buyers or sellers in the different market depends among other things many on the money that we have. We have also claimed the chain of markets that is formed before the goods can be reached us. It is through this chain that is produced in one place reaches peoples everywhere. When things are sold, it encourages production and new opportunities are created for people to earn. However, do they offer equal opportunities? We will try to understand this through the story of a shirt in the next chapter. Okay, we will continue in next video.